But what we do have is a bronze 1v1. We have Hebs against Zethrox. Roshu has come up with a genius idea. I must say, this is high IQ play of probably of the year so far. He bought 2 of his friends Rocket League, and he says that this is Zethrox's 4th game of Rocket League. This is Heb's 1st game of Rocket League. So I'm really excited to see this. The thing that I have to remember is I have to click to change POV, because I'm usually doing it with the numbers. So I'm going to try and remember to do that. Got to click for it. But yeah, big thanks to Roshu for this one. This is a highly anticipated matchup, and certainly a galaxy brain for Roshu for sure. So let's get into it. We've got Hebs against Zethrox. Zethrox camera settings, by the way, look like they've been edited from the default. This looks very default on Heb's side. I don't know. Yeah, this is 100% default, right? I don't think I see any fisheye at all. Whereas this, yep. This is big FOV. So already Zethrox has been he's been doing his research, he's looked up some pro camera settings and he's got them downloaded, or he asked Roshu for advice and Roshu obliged. I'm not sure. One thing, guys, every time there's a goal, I'm going to back it up 5 seconds. We'll watch it from the other person's perspective as well, just to kind of make this into as much of a real game as possible, because obviously in replays there are no goals. Oh my days. Hold on, we have to see this again. Look at this kickoff. We have to see what happened here. Zethrox with a single flip into the ball. Hebs, meanwhile, has just driven into the ball, and it looks like that is superior. Zethrox getting sent high into the sky, and now the mind game by Zethrox. He has taken himself way out of the game. He's flipping while not even moving. That is probably the slowest I've ever seen anybody move after flipping 3 times. Zethrox, you've got to be kidding me, mate. How have you managed to turn this into an own goal? Oh no. Zethrox straight on target. He's actually saved it brilliantly, but look at that. First ever game of Rocket League, and Hebs has just smashed it in for 1-0. 20 seconds. Already we've had an insane amount of action. Zethrox still flipping at almost a standstill, but he has got the cuts off. Oh, I was looking forward to the ceiling shot there, but he has gone for the infield play, and that is a huge whiff by Hebs. Look at this! What is going on? We're seeing open net goals in the first games ever. This is not at all what my first game of Rocket League looked like. I could not do that. I mean, this is Zethrox's fourth game. These guys are gamers, though. What games did they play before this? Because they're insane. They're hitting the ball. I love these flips by Zethrox. Somebody tell him that you need to actually be moving before you can accelerate with a flip. What? We're getting scammed here. Another open net. Hebs is insane. This is his first ever game of Rocket League, and he is popping off. He's destroying the open nets. Genuinely, we saw more open net misses in Chronic versus Omar that we just watched. That's a great center ball. That's a tough one to deal with. You can see Hebs is struggling with the lineup on this one. I mean, this is totally forgivable. The ball goes up on the wall. Really, where is it going to roll? Nobody knows. It's a tough read. Understandable. We are seeing so many goals. I thought we would see maximum 9 goals this game, but we're on track to have about 20. Big dunk by Zethrox. Now where is Hebs? He is recovering, getting a little bit of boost. He's used it all immediately though, and Zethrox used all his to make a bumping play in the corner. Another open net. This one will be missed, just to make sure that not everybody's going to be calling this Smurfs. Now Hebs has just jumped off the wall by a mile, and Zethrox misses another open net. Looks like he's struggling with the ones that he has to start off in the corner and then puts it into the goal. When he's right in front of the goal, he's had no problems. Oh, look at this though. Hebs with a huge hit. That is off the bar, which honestly, he should be proud of that. He's hit the bar from a ground shot in his first ever game of Rocket League. I think that deserves a round of applause. Most people can't even get the ball off the ground. Oh my days! Wait, hold up a sec. Was that a half flip recovery? Look at this guy. He has just performed a perfect half flip recovery. Look at this. Insane. Insane plays by Hebs in his debut. His Rocket League debut. These guys are true gamers. Wall shots are definitely causing him some problems. But he knows that Zethrox can't score open nets from here, so it's fine. He can keep on practicing his wall shots in the corner because Zethrox has no idea how to put the ball into the goal. Zethrox is breakdancing. And there's another failed wall attempt by Hebs. He's still trying to learn those by the looks of things. Oh, look at that. The boost, steal, and the demo. Hebs is a savage. He hunted him down. An intentional demo. Oh, the pressure's on, but Zethrox plays for the bump. Oh my goodness, the pre-flip boost steal. What? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Pre-flip boost steal in your first ever game of Rocket League. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, he's missed the open net as well. Perfect. It's actually all. This play is ideal. Honestly though, if this is his first game and he can keep improving at the game, actual future world champ material. Okay, an open net straight down the middle of the field. Zethrox very consistent with these. He's only missed the ones when he's got to come in from an angle. Hebs definitely has to be more careful. Hebs kickoff. Wait, did Zethrox just get a flip reset here? What just happened? Did he just still have his dodge, I guess? Did he jump at all? I'm so confused at what happened here. I think he just still had his... He jumps here. Yeah, he still has his dodge. And then he front flips to get back in position. Insane. They're inventing mechanics. Right, wide open net for Zethrox. He's got all the time in the world. Listen. Listen. That is power. Look how hard he's hit that ball. Look how clean this contact is. I get people sending me replays from, like, Champ who can't hit the ball that hard with no boost. He absolutely smashed the living daylights out of that ball. 1 minute 53 left. We are seeing two of the best debut players to have ever played the game. Zethrox, go for the ceiling shot, my man. Oh, I would have loved this. Oh, listen, though. That's a pretty good, it's a pretty good alternative play. If you're not going to go for the ceiling shot. Yeah, Hebs just didn't see the shot coming. He did. I don't think he realized how close he was to his goal there. Because he didn't really show enough respect to the shot that was quite clearly coming. Oh dear, Hebs has just bounced off the ball. Zethrox is starting to show off his additional 3 games of experience now. For a while, it looked like Hebs was going to be the favourite. He had all kinds of opportunities to score, but he didn't get any of them. And now he's conceded 4 times. Zethrox gets the boost at the side of the field. He's going to maybe take... Nope, not going to take the corner. Going for some kind of pinch goal by the looks of things, but not the most effective play we've seen all day from Zethrox. In fact, I believe he just got tackled by a wall. Yep, that is the wall making a great play. Zethrox, wrong side of the ball. It is bouncing on target. Can he stop it? He's got time. But he decides to play off his own post. Hold on, what was Hebs doing in this play? He went for the pre-flip shot. Respectable. But he's still inside the goal. Zethrox with the mind game. Hebs taking his time. Huge 50-50. Takes his time again. Another mind game. Zethrox gets goal side. Big bump by Hebs. The ball is just refusing to leave this location. Zethrox with the flyby. And unfortunately he can't make contact. Oh, I think he went for the bump here. Just wasn't meant to be. What a play though by Hebs. He just never let up the pressure in that exchange. He's mind gamed the kickoff. Not sure about that one. Zethrox with an angle open net. He's not had a lot of success with these today, but he puts one in. And credit where credit is due. He's learned from his mistakes. He's missed enough from that position. Took his time, set himself up. And Heb's going for the delayed kickoff. Wow. That is unbelievably successful. How do you come up with this kind of thing in your first ever game of Rocket League? You're like, you know what? I'm just going to go for a dunk. I'm just going to time my arrival perfectly and block the kickoff straight into the backboard and then score the open net as well. This guy he's actually insane. Unbelievable Rocket League IQ. This is raw IQ as well. Untrained. Default camera settings. Might even be playing with camera shake. I wouldn't know in the replay. Did he actually side flip off this into this? Because that was close. He did. That shows some IQ as well. That shows some knowledge of the position. Side flip is the best flip in that position to reach that ball. Unfortunately, it's a bit too far off the wall. But he gave himself a shot there, for his game time. That was a really good idea. Very good idea. Another delayed kickoff. Zethrox also mixing up his timing of arrival. Oh, wow. That was almost a brilliant angle shot. I was saying earlier on that that's a position that Zethrox has struggled with, but those times are long gone. He is just walking the ball in from corners now. And it's a comfortable win from this point on from Zethrox if he manages to hit any of the remaining kickoffs this game. That'll do. It's one of Heb's less successful mix-ups in the kickoff. Just goes straight into the goal. Silver gold ranks likely. Oh well, I mean, Orochi tells me that these guys are in their 4th and 1st Rocket League games respectively, and I have no reason not to believe him. He's a trusted member of the Twitch community. Some people are just good at video games. Maybe they watched Rocket League before. Great little scoop there by Hebs. Is he going to get another goal before this is over? No, not quite. But hey, like the effort. He didn't give up just because the score is impossible to come back from. Still makes the little center ball play very nicely done. But hey, an impressive display by both players. This was, I think, a very, very respectable game. For having played this being your 4th game and your first ever game of Rocket League, insanely respectable game. There was definitely things that could be worked on, but that's going to be true of everybody in their first few games of Rocket League.